Traders, let's talk about the hero journey. Not my journey, but your journey. For example, let's say you're in your 20s and you have no idea what you want to do with your life, you have no idea what you are, where you are, and so on, who trust and everything what is around you. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about simple things, how you can change your life. For example, you want to be a trader, how you can be a trader, a good trader, a patient trader, good with good mindset, and just learn it to it and fix your own daily lifestyle. So let's start about with few simple principles. Let's talk about discipline, self-mastery, respect, harmony, patience, wisdom, detachment, and no attachment. Let's say you're in the beginner state and you want to do something. Just let's add a few things in your daily life. In a day life, what can be discipline? Just do something very simple, easy, smoothly. Don't just put 100% energy to start with day one with discipline. Just don't go crazy. No, nice and consistently. Self-mastery, same thing. Start with discipline and start doing something. Let's say you want to be a trader. Take a good book and put some easy stuff. Something where your mind can do the workout too, the mind workout. Respect everything what is around you. Just let's say everything what's happened is happened for a reason, and most likely you cannot change everything. You can going opposite sides 100% every single day, but just accept it, everything what is around you, with respect. Harmony. Now what is everything is around you, let's say family, friends, or in the workplace something. Try to not make so impulsive movements. Whatever something throws towards you, maybe you take some punches, don't react, don't give the power another side. And that's why try to be patient. Just take it in and let it go. Otherwise, there is a few more things what is gonna play around there. Then wisdom. Everything what you hear, try to listen it, even if it's something totally that direction. Still, just try to listen. Be patient. And detachment is to let it go, those things. Don't put any how to say, if you listen something, don't put the value behind every single words and just following through the emotion. It's not good. And non-attachment is learn to say no. Very simple principles what you can add in your daily lifestyle, and through that you can improve yourself in your first levels to start with your hero journey. Let's talk about mind and focus. So one thing what we can add after the first one, after the principles, can be a meditation. A little time, just take for yourself. Think through those things. Let it go things. Zen meditation, Zazen, or even the Jijong. Energy. Try to feel energy inside yourself. So another thing, mental clarity. very important thing, very very important thing. And there is gonna be the good thing to let go things. Think about that. Presence, focus, or breath control. Very good exercise. It is, especially in your mind. Visualizations, stillness, blissfulness on your mind. After the mental clarity, if you can actually separate the black and white, there is good to have visualizations. Something what you want to do. Let's say you want to be the best trader. That's your visualization there. And blissfulness of the mind is very important. Even in a very bad situation, you still see the, let's say, the light, the blissfulness of the mind on the mind. So some mind and focus. So let's go on balance and harmony. And let's start with the yin and yang, the balancing opposite, the opposite side. But basically what you try to do is not to think about the 2D picture, but think about the 3D picture. So the yin yang, if you see the pattern, it's not only the 2D pattern what you see through the screen or a piece of paper. Try to think it's a 3D model, or even 4D, or even fifth. Overall it is anyway in the fifth dimension, but try to see more behind that. Try to think it's fair and it's moving all the time around. So the next thing is internal and external balance. Let's say you can see what is going on inside yourself, and then you can see what's going on outside of yourself. There is few mindsets behind that. Let's say you can see yourself as a third person walking around this world, but that's already level higher if you're mastering few of those things. So basically now you have yin yang, you have inner world and out of the world. Now we have the equilibrium. Now we know where is the yes and no, where is the black and white, and they are moving around, and you have this equilibrium point of going each internal and external points. And if you are there and you see the equilibrium, now we are talking about the self-balancing. You know what is yes, you know what is no, you know what is black and white. So now how you can balance out those things in your minds. And that's why it's important to find the equilibrium, because that's your let's say slack line, and now you're walking there. And through that we have to understand the flow of the state. We have to find this harmony and make it in the flow. It's kind of surfing there, because it's not like slackline, it's like it's not so crazy, it's much more smoother, but you have to make it smoother. And that's why it's a proper exercise. Yep. And if you're in the, let's say you are inside the motion of the flow, and never forget where is your center, where is the equilibrium. Because if you're going too crazy in the surfing life there, things can happen. And if you now have equilibrium, your center point and your flow, and how you can reinforce is surrendering and let it go. Like all those pushes when you're walking there in the slack line, like oof, all these winds, what is like pushing and pulling you inside your mind, those are your thoughts. where you put the value on your thoughts, and basically just try to surrender those and let it go. Surrender doesn't mean you give up, it's actually opposite sides, and you have to find those answers in your mind by yourself, because you have to understand your emotion. You have to master your emotions, and that's the thing. If you can have this kind of mindset right now in here, in the training mindset, that's a very safe place to be honest. That's the place where I am. It's a perfect flow here. So let's go move on. So let's say you are ready and you are doing and you're improving your lifestyle. Let's bring some extra in. Let's say the martial arts. You want to be just not in like a championship view, just in your daily discipline. Martial arts. You want to be like kickboxing, Thai boxing, do some football, basketball, play golf. They all are same to me. It's all sport. Body and mind connection. Now we have to understand the body and the mind are working together, but it's 1 + 1 = 3. Your mind is 1, your body is another 1, and if you put those two things together, there is something new. It's experience. Mostly it is experience, because if you think something, your body is gonna do it, and then you have experience, your journey. I think it's a very good thing to do, to go some, walking mountains and stuff like that. Flexibility in your mind. Don't take everything super seriously, and think things through. Be a listener. Strength, kind of same thing. Try to hold it, not pushing and pulling that side. Try just keep inside the flow. Yeah, and then psychology. Focus through movement. Good things there. Have this kind of new level of thinking, let's say that. Because now you have all this, the other side things supporting you, and you're going through the journey, and mostly you're going through the inside journey, because that's the hero journey. It's the inner world to discover and found those connections there, and through that you understand some philosophy and focus through the movements. Because let's say you are in that slack line and you're feeling this balance through your mind, and all these words going through the, and now when you catch something and you put too much emotion there, it's gonna kind of starting balancing you out, because maybe it was just like it wasn't smart thing to do, and it's almost kick out the balance. You almost fell down. But now the thing is to understand and learn it. It's like learn those mistakes. Don't repeat and repeat again. It's good to learn it. Especially learn yourself. It's a good thing. Overall, it's kind of like necessary. Yeah, so let's talk about the warrior a little bit. Let's say that's the like crown jewel, the warrior stuff. training as a way of life. It's almost like you never stop. You never stop thinking, you never stop doing, and it's just keep going. Some mastery, when you learn, it's gonna support other thing. Let's say the trading. When you're mastering the trading, it's a good tool to support for rest of your life what you want to do in this world. You have open, planet Earth, what to discover, go those places, and trading is the perfect tool. So if you're mastering trading, it's gonna support you to go different places, the new journeys. Same thing with the training. You're gonna do something like that, you're training, let's say you're gonna master that, this is gonna open you new things to go to do that. It's like I'm never stopping somewhere. Like when I'm mastering something, I know through that journey, when I'm mastering something, there is all those other things to, let's say, how to say it? It's almost like a kind of game, a computer game. You have the main missions, and then you have those side missions. But if you go in through the main mission, you see those side missions too through the journey, and you never know when this side mission can be actually opening something like blissfulness in your mind. It's interesting to go those places. I like it. Mind and body discipline, SimpliCity and detachment, the warrior spirit. that's the one. Yeah. So mind and body discipline, same thing. How we started with the discipline is we're not stopping. We're doing every single day, because I don't know why to stop, to be honest. Why to stop, I don't understand. I think it's pretty good to hold your daily health, or overall your personal health. I think it's good to have a good health in this world, and just doing every single day something I found necessary through my life. SimpliCity and detachment. Don't make things super crazy. Don't go found answers somewhere crazy places. And let's say, I think the best way to say it's when you have something complicated in your mind. Now, let's say, for example, try to say that thing. Let's say you're saying with a child. Try to simplify the same thing so simply. Let's say the 5-year-old child understand that. And if you can do that, that's mean you are in the right place. You are in the core. Don't try to make things bigger than they are and stuff like that. Actually, it's a very simple thing to do. Just understand the simple things in this world, and the simple words and simple patterns and simple emotions, because they are the most strongest one. They are most strongest one. And detachment, same thing. How we start in the journey when we talk about detachment is let it go. Let it go doesn't mean you let it go. It doesn't mean you just let it go. Let it go is there is some information coming in your mindset. You think about that, you talk about that, you found a pattern, and now you let it go, but you're still holding that pattern. And that's you. And that's your words there, that's you, and that's what you're keeping. And that's what means let it go. Because if you have other I don't know, let's say news or something like that, if the news words are in your mind, you put so much value and pressure and unnecessary things there, and those words never leave in your mind. That's mean it's doing something in somewhere in your mind, and that's why it's, I think, necessary to let the original thing go and keep that pattern in your mind, what you found through those words. Because we have to understand what is yes and no, and that's going in the same place. But to if you have this package words, what is and you have to understand it is yes or no, and then you let it go, and then you have this little spark of light there, your own pattern, your own words now. And to be honest, that's kind of good. Like, we take good stuff. I think it's pretty good start for, let's say, you're in the beginner state and to make some kind of hero journey, because that is exactly this journey what I was doing. Because it was my words, and but I think it's super necessary to make the hero journey in your early states, whatever it is. How bad, I don't know, yeah. Let's say whatever the situation in your life is, I think it's still important to do it, and just make it. Do it and make it. Whatever your dream is, what you want to do, just do it. Hero journey. Cold right now. Goal is doing some bounce here. 6183 test. For me, no trades. Yesterday was good one. Here no trades. Still bouncing here. Today is Wednesday. What? Oh wow. Okay, I was thinking today is Tuesday. Interesting. Boom. So originally this zone is because this is the holder, we create the holder, we respect the holder. It is pushing right now highs, now we break the holder, bounce and retest it. Now this holder is pushing downsides. The next one, the opportunities and momentum zones here, they get rejected because first we create the low, bounce, so we break the low and break the previous lows. Retest, opportunity, rejection, and going down. Take profit here. Nice little scalp. I'm not back in the days, those was the trades. The idea is behind that to go back to the lows, because you see how the price is bouncing through this zone right now and get rejected on that zone, and now the price going back under that zone, and we have the break and retest here. Very nice trade here, back to the lows, following the principle. We'll have this nice kind of spicy one here. Anyway, those are not some healthy movements. Maybe this was Monday trade. So previously what was happening, price was making this strong bearish holder with this old pattern here, break under, price is bouncing. So this zone right now is pushing downsides. Now the price is going, breaking the previous lows, breaking again previous lows, and price is bouncing here, bounce. Originally this momentum is already pushing down originally because it's in the highs. Again here, respected, back here, respected, back here, and this one originally is pushing back to the highs. But what has happened here, we break it, the price is going under it, and bounce, and start breaking the lows. So this zone is now breaking down too. All those three zones right now is pushing down, and now when the price is going back here, very similar thing what we see down here. What was happening here? Oh, sorry, this one. You see how the price is going through that and get rejection here, and now price is going bounce under that and respect. Same times breaking the previous lows, and previous lows was breaking the previous lows, and the idea is going back here. That was the entry, the retest was entry, stop loss here, take profit here. Very solid trades, everything following nicely. And of course we have, we have much more details inside here, because already when the price is going back in that area, this is the principles and the opportunities what is in your mind right now. They're pushing down and pushing down, and the price action and the price structure is still respecting all those zones, and now the price is back here. So only way, if you want to start looking some long opportunities, we have to go, we have to be super strong here to go at least above here and then start breaking this one. What we say in previously, the patient, in daily principles, we're talking about the patient, and that's here patient. So what you see now here, we have this last push upsides, the impulse body push upsides. You see straight away, that's the last one, and we get rejected. Prices start breaking the lows, retest, breaking the lows, retest, and now I wanna look this one, where this candlestick body is close. Under here, under all this push, what was pushing upsides. And what we see after that, following the principle, is break the lows, retest, and starting breaking the lows. What was happening here? We create this low here, break the previous low, retest, and start breaking the lows. So your opportunity is here. Oh, and that's, that's the one thing. Other thing is to look the pattern. The pattern is right now, the price is creating the W pattern here. And the only idea right now, that pattern will be to break above it, retest, and start going that direction. But if you put all this previous information together, and you're building this weight between yin and yang, let's say example, like there is so much more force what is pushing all the way down here. It's much stronger. And when I'm taking my entry here, so the idea is what is in my mind is this low is not holding anymore, and that's why my take profit is here. Entry, that's my take profit, and that's the idea what I have when I take this opportunity here. Some little trend line there, pattern break, bounce. Here we have like failing W, and then boom under there. This one. Today we have some kind of interesting movements here around this opportunity zone. Because if you look in the lows, I want to show you something here. I just gonna do this one. You see how the price is, like we break the low. Definitely, I see that we break the low, but look at how the price is straight back here. And if you look at the structure here, this one breaking one, and that's the structure, the body structure inside here. And now we bring this one. Look at how the price is respecting the structure, holding the lows and start breaking the highs. And all the way, all the way. So where is, let's say, your first opportunity? Like if you're sharp, you can already take those. The thing is, you can, how to say, you can balance those opportunities out if you're lowering your lot size. If you're lowering your lot size, if you don't go like all in, just try to play out those things and play small. When you're in beginner state, it's good. You have to understand, you have to build this kind of muscle memory to understanding the behavior of the, let's say, the Bitcoin right now. And that's why the learning curve is important, to learn, at least 1 year to just trading like 0.05 lot size and just boom, do those kind of trades. And if you're getting better and better, your understanding and clarity get better, there is gonna be the time when you have, you're gonna squeeze a few of those patterns, and then it's then it's good basically. But don't do it straight away and just only focus on those kind of things, because you're gonna break your mind. It's not good. Here we have one good opportunity. We have breaking structure. We have the retests, but retest was kind of longer. But if you look in the retest pattern, it's still following your principle. Example, right now you're looking longs, and then you have the W pattern here. A little bit more patient. What is the principle? To break it, retest it, and start going higher. Retest can be your entry. And where is the W momentum? Here we have W momentum. We have one retest, second retest, and third one. Right now your stop loss is here. So all those retests you're still holding. Example, you're gonna take break this. Most likely this one. This can be your entry. Stop loss here. Something here. Need a little nice scalp. Come on, it's a good one. And maybe you wanna hold even here. No problem. Just example, there is possibilities happen, too many. You can start buying already here, no problem, to have this entry, take profit, back up here, stop loss, last week low, done. No problem at all. Beautiful ones. Woo. What do you think, boys? Can we get the last bounce here? And then my trade is take profit. 94 risk reward ratio. So entry was up here, the price is here. That was my entry here. That is crazy. So I was following the first idea what I was taking here, and that I get stop out. So the price was going all the way back here, get rejected, breaking structure, retest point, and I get my entry of the last fake out movement upsides, and on top that, and this was same day profit, this the same day profit here. Still holding. Crazy trade, but I love it. You know, it's kind of same thing. You're taking like 1 or 2 or even 3 trades per month, and yeah, no, it's how to say, it doesn't like mean you make less profit. It doesn't mean that at all. It's actually kind of opposite side, for my view. But anyway, looks yeah, I think it's pretty good today. Everything's kind of bouncing here. Like oil is getting these things, gold is getting these things here, Bitcoin too. Yeah, Bitcoin very similar. Dow Jones get rejected in the highs. Oh yeah, Dow Jones. Like this gap here is so funny. Like look at that, we make this gap here in the Friday and Monday opening, and then price going above it, and look at this retest. It's so fun. Like then you have this retest, the same thing. You're looking this, the minor structure right now here, the body structure, and then you take those highs here, because when the price now want to actually respect that and want to go higher, that's what will happen. And your entry is, you take this wick and this body here, and your entry is here, following the same principle. Break, retest, and start going higher. We have this break, nice retest. Your entry is here, stop loss here, or you can, depends, you know, it depends your stop loss. All those are good stop losses. Everything depends your on your risk, what kind of, you know, crazy trades you want to do. And in that case, back to the highs, or even back to this high, and then you have these double highs, and that's bounce here. Or you see possibility after this one, you can hold back here, but what's gonna happen? Ooh, pretty close. Take profit 1, take profit 2. And I want to say this kind of stuff happening in this market every single day. Especially, I mean, these ones, like how we get respected and just going up with that. It doesn't have to be cap. This can be the holder here, and then you have this kind of bounce here, and then going. Yeah, to catch this kind of movement in Dow Jones is pretty. Come on, it's a top-notch movement there for me. Perfect. Everything what is blue is perfect. End of the day. Let's say example, this one's here, like a holder, and then you have bounce and just going back to the highs. You know, take profit 1, take profit 2. Same thing, exactly the same thing. What's happened here? Bounce here, take profit 1, take profit 2. Yeah. But I'm gonna finish today, and I'm gonna see you every single one tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, and Ciao.